Hey everyone, this is Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is your what your person would like to say to you tarot reading for the week of March 23rd, 2025. I'm going to begin with Aries, work my way around the zodiac wheel here, ending at Pisces. Timestamps, as always, will be in the description box. I've set the intentions of this reading to be for your Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as your Venus placements. So you're welcome to look at any of those placements or maybe even another placement that you regularly follow. If you're not sure what your placements are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Take a look at that site and just come back here and then click on the timestamp for the respective placement or placements that you wish to view. Keep in mind, my friends, this is a collective general reading, not individualized or personalized to you, and therefore it's possible that messages may come through today that don't fully resonate. And if that happens, don't get upset. Just means that message is intended for someone else of your sign or your sign's placement. So just take what fits, how it fits, and leave what doesn't. Remember to check your other placements. And if you would like an in-person, in-depth, face-to-face, live Zoom tarot reading with yours truly, please visit my website at thetimelinetarot.com for more information. With all that said, let's begin. Hello, Aries. Let's see what your person would like to say to you. It's really simple. How do I feel? I want you, us, forever. Aw, Aries. So, Aries, you have someone here who's really hooked on you. They love you. They see you as their person, as their soulmate, as the individual they, want to build a family with or be a family with or just grow old with. I love this. Tell me more about this person. What else does Aries need to know about this person? Bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Cups. So this person holds a lot of love for you. They would like to have a very loving, I see the Ace of Cups card as a card of like unconditional love. So I feel like this person has unconditional love for you, Aries. Tell me more about this individual for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. One more shuffle. Thank you. We have the Ten of Swords, we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Wands, and we have the Four of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have Four of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the Two of Cups. That leaves Death to King of Cups to the Magician here, and Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Aries, I don't know if you're currently still involved in the connection with this person or if at some point there was a Three of Swords moment here. Maybe that's why the Four of Swords is lingering in your energy. So whether you're currently partnered with this person or there's been a break in the connection, this person desires to be with you. I almost want to say that you like live rent-free in this person's head with that Ten of Swords. They literally can't get you out of their mind. So if the connection did come to an end at any point, this is someone who wants to revive the connection with you. They'd like to repeat this pattern, this Nine of Wands with you. They would like to extend to you this solid offer to begin again. Now, Aries, if this is a new connection and there was no terrible ending or heartbreak here, then yeah, you're just living rent-free in this person's head. They see you as their soulmate. They're very passionate about you. And at the end of the day, they do want victory. Four of Wands. This is a card of house and home. So this is someone, again, wants to live with you. They could also be the marriage card. Take it how it resonates to you. But if you're single, I feel like there's someone who really, they already have their eye on you and you live rent-free in their head. For those of you where you're currently partnered, regardless of what obstacles or challenges or heartbreaks have been in the connection, this is an individual who wants to keep moving forward despite whatever issues the two of you may have had. And if you're currently separated from this person and the relationship really has come to an end, they do want to come in. They would like to come in and make you this solid offer. Again, this is someone who wants to, I almost want to say spend the rest of their life with you. They see you as their soulmate. It really is just as simple as that. So you have someone here who has a lot of love for you, Aries. That is what I have for you, my dear. If this person could tell you anything, that's what they would tell you. I want you, us, forever and ever, regardless of what has transpired in this connection or what could potentially transpire in this connection in the future. So you have someone here who sees you as a soulmate. Whether or not you see them as a soulmate, I'll leave that up to you to decide. But that's what I have for you, Aries, for the week of March 23rd, 2025. If you like this message, it resonates with you, or you wish to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Taurus. Let's see what your person would like to say to you this week, the week of March 23rd, 2025. Something to say. There's something I really want to share with you. I'm waiting for the right time to tell you. Oh, sounds a little ominous. Tell me more about this for Taurus. What would Taurus's person like to say to them? Tell me more about this for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Bottom of the deck here, Taurus, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like this person has been working or trying to work up the nerve to say this to you. Tell me more about this for Taurus. What would their person really like to say to them? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. First card out, we have the Devil. That is followed by the Queen of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Taurus. Oh my God, the Seven of Swords card. I swear, every reading. If my best friend Kyle is watching this, I'm so sorry. I do not do this intentionally, I swear. Seven of Swords, Five of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. And that's the Tower here. Something they really want to share with you. Taurus, I feel like if your person could actually say what they want to say to you, what they want to say to you is that they have been deceiving you. And even though they have a lot of remorse and regret for doing it, this is going to be a trigger warning of a reading. They have been breadcrumbing you to some extent. Do they see you as a soulmate, soul bond connection? They do. But your person has a desire here. And I don't know what that desire is, but they continue to indulge in that desire to great detriment to their connection with you. And although there is some remorse and regret over this, it's something that they're continuing to do. So I don't know. I could be speaking to a Taurus where your person has an addiction to drugs or alcohol. It's just an example. And maybe you think they're sober and clean, but this person wants to come forward and say, I'm not, I'm still engaging in this conversation. I'm still engaging in this toxicity. I continue to spend pentacle money to feed this addiction. Tell me more about the Devil here. For Taurus's person, what is the Devil here? One more shuffle. Thank you. So yeah, they're continuing to feed this desire within them. Bottom of the deck, we have Eight of Cups. Taurus, I kind of feel like your person wants, if they could say anything, it would be that they want to walk away from the connection. Tell me about the Devil card here for Taurus's person. One more shuffle. Thank you. This is clarified by the Three of Cups, the Sun card, and the Death card. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Swords. Let me clarify that Queen of Wands, because I have two queens on the table. Taurus, I don't read body parts, I read energy. And it's a very specific message. So if it's not yours, check another placement. But I've tapped into a group of Taurians where your person is giving to two energies. The Six of Pentacles is a merchant who's giving to two people. I then have the Three of Cups, which could imply a third-party situation. I have two queens here, a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Swords. Very well could be two kings. And I have that, yes, there's remorse and regret, again, over the Three Cups that are spilt, but I'm continuing to engage in this trickery or, lie or deception or infidelity, etc., etc. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Swords. I feel like this plagues this person mentally. So if there's something here that they would like to say to you, is that they are seeing you and someone else. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Who is the Queen of Wands here? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Queen of Wands, clarified by the Fool, the Knight of Wands, and the King of Wands. Wow, I have a pair here, King to the Queen of Wands. So whoever this Queen of Wands is, your person is very passionate with them. They find them to be very compatible. This is someone that they would like to have a beginning or a new beginning with. And tell me about the Queen of Swords here. Tell me about the Queen of Swords here. And again, they do see you as a soulmate, soul bond connection. But if your person could say anything to you, is they've been engaging in this deception with this other individual, and they have had some kind of new beginning or would like a new beginning with this person. Queen of Swords, bottom of the deck, we have High Priestess. I feel like the Queen of Swords is your energy here, Taurus, but let's see what comes out here. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords here. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Queen of Swords is clarified by Nine of Pentacles, Justice, and the Two of Cups. Bottom of the deck, High Priestess shows itself again. Taurus, I feel like your individual, if they could say anything, they would like to become independent of this connection in order to pursue a connection elsewhere. It's a really hard reading. So I'm sorry to give this to you. If it's not yours, you don't want to claim it. I totally get it. But yeah, if your person could say anything to you, Taurus, it's that they are involved with you and with someone else. They've been given to two energies, and they would like to move forward with one. And the one they're moving forward with or would like to move forward with is not you, unfortunately. I'm sorry to tell you that, Taurus. Again, if you don't want to claim it, don't claim it. I hate these readings, Kyle, if you're watching. I'm so sorry. That is what I have for you, Taurus, for the week of March 23rd, 2025. If you like this message and it resonates with you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you good luck with the situation, as well as light, love, and peace. Whew, that was heavy. Gemini twin gang, let's see what your person would like to say to you for the week of March 23rd, 2025. You hurt me. Everything that happened hurt me so much. I need more time to heal. So, Gemini, and look, if it's not your reading, it's not your reading. Check another placement. But I'm speaking to a group of Geminians that at some point did or said something to their person who, and you know, whatever you did or said to this person left them with a scar. And for some of them, it hasn't even turned into a scar yet. There's still an open wound here that this person is trying to nurse and heal from. And you could be in the connection with this person and think everything is fine, you know. But if they could say anything to you, it's that they are still healing from something you did or said to them. Bottom of the deck, we have Six of Wands. So yeah, even if you're in the connection, everything's going well, and you think that we're being victorious, right? And we're making progress and all of that stuff. Your person is still healing from a wound that you created within them. Tell me more about this. What would Gemini's person like to say to them in regards to this wound that they are still healing from? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Four of Swords. There's your card of healing. And we have the King of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have Five of Swords, Temperance, and the King of Pentacles. That leaves the Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and Ace of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. So, in Gemini, you know, your words can be cutting. You are an air sign. You are ruled by Mercury. At some point in this connection, you said something that was not very balanced and was not very fair, and you hurt your individual. You hurt this individual. And in hurting this individual, they kind of became a little emotionally detached from the connection. Again, this is someone who could currently be in the connection with you. But at some point over the course of the last 2 years, you did or said something. For most of you, it was something you said, Five of Swords, but they're still healing from it. They're trying to take inspired action to move forward. They would like to balance or recalibrate the relationship with you. And again, they still see you as their long-term goal here in the Ten of Pentacles energy. But this person feels that they have to put up some boundaries or walls, Seven of Wands, when it comes to you because of this epiphany, aha, clarity of the Ace of Swords, that moment that they had with you when you did or said whatever this was. Tell me more about the Five of Swords here for Gemini's person. Why is the Five of Swords? Your person is still healing from it. So it transpired at some point within the last 2 years. This person, you know, is a bit emotionally disconnected from you because of it. Again, even if you're still in the connection with them, they're not fully vested because of this. So what is that Five of Swords? Bottom of the deck, the World. It's possible for some of you, you broke up with this person or you walked away from them and then you returned. And while they are in this reunion with you and they're trying to bring this relationship back to life, or, you know, maybe they're working on it, you know, as much as you are, there's still this feeling of abandonment because at some point you walked away from them or you closed the door on them. Even if you did end up returning, this person is still healing from that. Tell me more about the Five of Swords here for Gemini and their person. One more shuffle. Thank you. Five of Swords clarified by the Chariot, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. Oof, bottom of the deck, Three of Swords. I have King to the Queen of Pentacles, and then I have a Nine of Pentacles. It's possible, Gemini, that you stepped out on your person or you left your person for someone else. Don't get mad at me. I'm not calling you out, okay? You either did this or you didn't. For some of you, you stepped out on your person with someone else. And even though you've been trying to reconcile with your person, they're still not fully emotionally vested in this relationship because they're still healing from you stepping out on them. For others of you, if you did not step out on them, there was some pretty monumental slaying of words here that you did that wounded this person so much that even though they're still in a connection with you, they are heavily contemplating leaving the connection. This is someone who wants to go from Queen of Pentacles to Nine of Pentacles. They want to become independent and autonomous of this relationship because of something you did. So are they still in it for now? They are. Do they often contemplate leaving you and walking away from you because of what you said to them or how badly you hurt them? They are. Tell me a little bit about the Eight of Cups here for Gemini's person. Yeah, for some of you, like I said, you stepped out on them with someone else. And even though they took you back, they're still hurt. And for others of you, you said something here that really wounded this person or made them feel abandoned. And while they're still existing in a relationship with you, there are days where they feel they really can't be fully emotionally vested or vulnerable with you because they're afraid you're going to do it to them again. And so there are times where they contemplate moving on from this connection. Bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Cups. I feel like this person has a lot of love for you, but they are afraid to be truly vulnerable with you because of, again, something you did or said here that really wounded them. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups here. One more shuffle. Thank you. Eight of Cups is clarified by Nine of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Empress. Bottom of the deck, we have Justice. Again, I feel this person has a lot of love for you, Gemini, but I think whatever transpired here really plagues this person. It truly does. It's something that, you know, kind of lives rent-free in their head in that Nine of Swords energy. Do they want to rebirth the connection with you? They do. Would they like to extend their heart to you? They would. But every time they get close to doing that, they're reminded of how you hurt them. And so they retreat. That is what I have for you, Gemini. You have someone here who loves you, but they need more time to heal because of either something you said or did in the last 2 years that made this person feel that they cannot be fully emotionally vested in this connection at this time. Again, they love you, but there are days they contemplate leaving you because they're not quite sure that they could ever fully heal or forgive you for whatever transpired here. Again, these are some hard readings, so if it's not your reading or you don't want to claim it, just check another placement. But if this did resonate with you and maybe gave you some insight into how your person feels, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, Gemini, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Cancer. Let's see what your person could say to you, if they could say anything to you, the week of March 23rd, 2025. We have, I'm sorry. I hate how much I've hurt you. I'm so sorry for all the pain I've caused. You didn't deserve any of it. Wow. Okay, so whether you are still with this person or not, this person is very apologetic for the way they treated you or for the way that they ended the relationship or just the fact that they ended it at all. Something clearly transpired here and this person's very remorseful and regretful. Bottom of the deck, we have King of Swords. So yeah, I feel like whether you realize it or not, or even if you would accept it or not, this person would like to actually say this to you. King of Swords, very non-emotional, but this is a very clear thinking king. This is someone who speaks the truth. And for this week, this person's truth is they're really regretful for something they did or said to you that deeply hurt you. Tell me more about this for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. One more shuffle now. Thank you. This is clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Emperor, and the Queen of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Strength, Six of Pentacles, and the Devil. That leaves the Tower. And again, we have the King of Swords. King to the Queen of Swords. If this person could honestly sit down and have this conversation with you, whether you would accept them back into your life or not, this is someone who holds on to that remorse and regret that they have. They think about it all the time, literally from the morning they wake up and they look out the window and have a cup of coffee. This plagues them. And if they could say anything to you, that's what they would say to you. There was something here when it came to reciprocity, where maybe they didn't treat you well, or they gave to multiple energies or multiple options. This is someone who regrets not investing in the connection the way they should have, or they regret not showing up in the connection the way they should have. Why is the Devil here? I feel like it haunts this person. Like these people are chained to the Devil in this card. So between the Four of Pentacles and the Devil, I feel like whatever they did or said here really plagues this person. Like they can't escape it. Tell me more about the Devil here. One more shuffle. Alrighty. Tell me more about the Devil here for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Bottom of the deck, Judgment. This person knows deep within that they did you wrong. Or again, the way they handled something, or the way they exited the connection. Remember, we saw the Tower card. Tell me more about this. One more shuffle. Thank you. Devil is clarified by Page of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. There you are, whether you're masculine or feminine. Yeah, this is a very daydreamy energy. Page of Pentacles laying on the grass, looking up to the heavens. Two of Wands, again, looking out into the heavens. So even like during the day or at night, this person regrets the way they treated you. I think it haunts them. If they're still with you, it haunts them. And if they're not with you, this is probably something that will haunt them for the rest of their life. So these are heavy readings. So yeah, Cancer, this person, whoever they are and however they broke your heart, whether they're still in your life or not, what this person did or said, and I believe for a lot of you, it was the way they cut you off or the way they ended the relationship. It really plagues this person. It is something that they do take full ownership of in the Emperor/Empress energy. And if you would give them the opportunity to say something to you, that is exactly what they would say. I hate how much I hurt you. I'm so sorry for all the pain I've caused you. You didn't deserve any of it. For some of you, maybe that's just the closure you needed to move on from this. Take it all how it resonates to you. That's what I have for you, Cancer, for the week of March 23rd, 2025. If you like this message and it resonates with you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Leo. Let's see what your person would like to say to you if they could. The week of March 23rd, 2025. We have father wounds, could be mother wounds, so I'm just going to say parental wounds, okay? My parent is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to divine masculine or feminine energy within me and externally. So this person recognizes that they have some childhood trauma from one of their parents or maybe both of their parents, which influences their behavior, the way they show up in connections, whether they can be vulnerable or not within a connection, and how healthy they show up in a connection. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. So yeah, for some of them, the way they view marriage or long-term commitment is based upon what they learned in their childhood. Now, I'm not making excuses for this person, but if this person could say anything to you, it would be they would want to express to you that they acknowledge this fault within them. They know that it's rooted in their childhood. Now, whether or not they're going to do anything about it, I don't know. I can't speak for them. But the energy here is of someone that recognizes that their childhood trauma negatively impacts their romantic relationships, particularly their romantic relationship with you. Tell me more about this for Leo. What else does Leo need to know about this person? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. One more shuffle. Thank you. This is being clarified by the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have Five of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the World. Wow. That leaves at the bottom of the deck Queen of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Okay. So for some of you, you have dealt this person, you're dealing with an individual here, or have dealt with this individual who's very non-committal. I have three queens on the table. They could be three kings, but this is someone who's afraid to invest in a long-term connection. They would rather juggle. They'd rather show up as a Knight of Wands, whether they're masculine or feminine. And when things get too heavy or their partner wants them to invest in the connection, they check out. They will totally abandon the person. Five of Pentacles, they maybe give a little apology. This isn't for me, or I'm out, and then they shut the door on it. This person recognizes that this is how they behave in a connection, that they have commitment issues in a connection, regardless of how much love they may have for the person. And it's not just something they did to you. It appears that they have done this with multiple people in their life. So tell me a little bit about the Two of Pentacles. Why does this person feel that they have to juggle? Let's see if we can find that out. Bottom of the deck, the Devil. So this is some kind of fear that they have, and it's a toxic pattern in their life. But again, it's all based on fear, which is based on the inability to commit, which is based on something they learned in their childhood. Tell me more about this for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. One more shuffle. Thank you. Two of Pentacles, clarified by Three of Cups. Again, three cups of love. We saw the three queens. We have juggling. We have Nine of Swords. And we have the Fool. Bottom of the deck, we have Judgment. Look, if you're no longer with this person, they know exactly what they did. They know exactly why they left you or why you left them. This person is not blind to the fact that they are non-committal. So look, this message is either going to hit with you or it's not. And if it doesn't, just check another placement. But I've tapped into a group of Leos where you're either currently with this person and they're juggling you with others, or you were with this person. It's a recent ex, and they would like to tell you that they know the reason why they ended the connection, or the reason why maybe you felt you had to end the connection, is because they didn't show up properly. They showed up in very immature, non-committal energy. It plagues them. It does. This is something that they think about. Again, I don't know if they're going to fix it. And I'm not really tapping that much into their energy in terms of, their long-term goals to address this issue. But I've tapped in enough to know that this person knows in their heart of hearts, within themselves, Judgment here, that, yeah, Page of Swords, they show up pretty immature when it comes to their love connections because they have a fear of commitment. And this is rooted in something they learned in their childhood. They're quick to abandon their partner. They say a couple words and they're gone. They're done. Or they run the course of the relationship as long as you're willing, or as long as the partner is willing to stay in it. And whenever the partner checks out or you check out, they're good with closing the door and moving on to the next. So yeah, this person had to say anything to you. Oh, that was my cat squeaky toy that I just stepped on. So yeah, if this person could say anything to you, that's what they would say to you. I'm going to take that as a sign of synchronicity there. Yeah, if there's anything that they could say to you, that's what they would say. They are well aware of the fact that they showed up in non-committal energy, and that it wasn't your fault that the connection came to an end. Or if you're currently in the connection, it's not your fault why they can't fully commit to you. They have an issue that they're very aware of, is rooted in their childhood, something to do with a parent, or maybe even both parents, or the way they saw their parents operate within their own respective marriage. That is what I have for you, Leo, for the week of March 23rd, 2025. If you like this message and it resonates with you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Virgo. Let's see what your person would like to say to you for the week of March 23rd, 2025. Finding myself. It was time I went within to find myself again. I need to figure out what I want out of life. I need space. So Virgo, I feel like this is very specific for those of you who are no longer in a connection with this person. This would be an ex of yours. I'm going to leave it up to you to use your intuition and determine who this person is. But there's something here about this individual feeling trapped in their relationship with you. It doesn't have anything to do with you. This was someone who needs to step out of the connection with you in order to figure out what they really wanted. Do they really want to be in a relationship? What type of relationship do they want to be in? Do they really want long-term commitment? Bottom of the deck, the Sun card. This person is trying to identify, and the reason why they left a connection with you is because they're trying to identify what does happiness look like to them. This is also someone that I feel isn't very happy with themselves. And maybe they relied a little too much on you, or they rely a little too much on partners in general in their life to bring them happiness. So this is someone who's trying to find the joy within them because they know that they showed up in the relationship with you in a very unhealthy way. Tell me more about this for Virgo. What else does Virgo need to know about this person from the past? For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. One more shuffle. Thank you. This is being clarified by the Star, the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have Devil, Hangman, and Ace of Pentacles. That leaves a Queen of Wands, 10 of Cups, and Queen of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this person is trying to find their North Star. I mean, for some of you, this person is, and as corny as this sounds, they're just trying to even figure out the meaning of life, like the meaning of their life. Like, why was I put on this earth? I feel like this is someone who is lost. There's lost. I don't know if they have a mother wound. I'm not trying to blame it on anything, but there could be something like that because the Star card looks like an innocent child. The Queen of Cups very well could be a mother. So this could be something that's rooted back in their childhood. Like, what's my purpose? Why am I even here? So this person's just trying to figure out life in general. So I feel like they got in a connection with you. I don't know whether they had true feelings for you or not. I'm going to assume that they did, but I'll tap into tarot now to find out. I assume they did, and it scared them enough to figure out or to realize, I don't even know if I could be in this connection with Virgo because I don't even know who the hell I am or what the hell my intended purpose on this earth is. So this is someone who's trying to find clarity about their life, their direction in life, what they should be investing in, who they want to be. I feel like because of this person showed up in the relationship with a lot of toxic traits. And so the relationship wasn't able to move forward. Hangman to the Ace of Pentacles. Like, I do think part of them wanted, you know, the opportunity with you to go the distance, right? Ace of Pentacles is the opportunity to get to the 10 of Pentacles. But something here within them made them pause. They were afraid of going the distance. And I think this person was afraid to explore love because they're questioning their own existence. This is someone who has a lot of wounding, and for some of them, yeah, it's rooted back in childhood. So again, I'm not trying to make excuses for this person or why they treated you the way they did or why they exited the connection the way they did. This is this person's energy. Like, if they could say anything to you, it's like, Virgo, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. I was scared of love because I don't even understand life. Like, I need to figure out life. Whew. These are some heavy reads today. Tell me about the Devil here. Why is the Devil here in this person's energy? I also feel like they sabotaged this connection with you. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords. They abruptly cut off this connection with you. It's a very specific message. If it's not yours, just, you know, check another placement. But this is either someone who abruptly ended the relationship with you, or they were very cold towards the end. And I feel like it's a pattern with this person. They enter a relationship, they fall in love, everything is great. And then as the relationship progresses, before it gets too serious, they stop themselves. It's a self-sabotaging thing that they do. But at the heart of it, again, I go back to this person is trying to find the meaning of life, like their life. Tell me more about the Devil here. One more shuffle. Thank you. Devil is clarified by the Magician, Judgment, poof, and the Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Hierophant. This person has huge commitment issues. This person, I'm also going to be honest with you, is a trickster, and they know it. This person enters relationships knowing in advance that they can't really go the distance. It's a pattern that they have. They know how to use their words. It's a judgment call they make. So if you feel like you were played by this person, this is confirmation you were played by this person. This person entered a connection with you knowing that they would never be able to go the distance. And it has absolutely nothing to do with you. And they maybe used words that let you think that they were in it for the long run, or they used their words to persuade you to thinking like they really loved you. And I do believe that they loved you. I'm not discounting that or doubting that, but they made you believe in a future that didn't really exist. And they knew that when they were saying those words to you, because they knew getting into the relationship with you that they have issues that have absolutely nothing to do with you, which prevents them from getting into a long-term Hierophant type of relationship, whether that's marriage or just going the distance. Tell me a little bit about the Star card. I do think that this is a bit of a mother wound here. If you're a Leo, and I say this often to you guys because I feel for a lot of you, your timelines run parallel. So if you're born within a few days of Leo season ending and Virgo season beginning, you may want to take a look at that Leo reading, because they too have a person either currently in their life or a recent ex that is dealing with parental wounds, either like a father wound or a mother wound. This is definitely a mother wound here. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups and the Star card. One more shuffle. Thank you. This is being clarified by Four of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the Three of Swords. Oh, God. Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, I'm not trying to get you to feel sorry for this person, but this person was continually abandoned by a mother figure in their life. Now, it could be a mom, could be a grandma, could be an aunt, could be their babysitter. I don't know who it is. I just know there was a pretty prominent feminine energy in their life that continually rejected them. Four of Cups, then would come in and do something exciting with them, take them to the park or buy them something, and then would break their heart and reject them all over again. So this person doesn't trust love. This person doesn't trust that the person they're with will be there for the duration. And so they leave you before you can leave them. And this is a repetitive pattern in this person's life. They invest in a connection, Seven of Pentacles, and then at some point they stop investing. I'm not going to put in another pentacle. I can't let it get to Hierophant level, because the last time I loved someone with all my heart, they did this to me. They continually abandoned me, and then they came in and they bought me something, or they took me somewhere, and then they broke my heart again. And this is how this person learned to love. So if this reading is resonating with you, that's probably how this person showed up in the relationship with you as well. Abandoning you, coming in for some passion, or buying you something, or taking you somewhere, and then breaking your heart again. This person was just repeating a love pattern that they learned very early on in their life, probably from a very prominent feminine energy. Again, mother, grandmother, aunt, like I said, could be a babysitter. Take it how it resonates. I mean, it could be a father energy, but I'm not picking that up. This is most definitely a mother wound here. This person knows that. I don't really think they're looking to heal it, because they have to confront this. They have to confront this wound within them. And I don't think they're quite ready for that yet. And because of this, they doubt their significance in the world, or they doubt their life's purpose. They don't really know why they were put on this planet. Was it just to be manipulated by this person when they were younger? This person's got a lot of struggles, and it really has nothing to do with you. I'm not saying that you showed up 100% in the relationship, because it's almost impossible for any of us to show up that way. But if you're wondering why the relationship was going well and all of a sudden it wasn't, this is what it was. You know, even if this person was telling you, I love you and I'm in it for the long run. Yeah. Do they love you? Yeah. Were they in it for the long run? No. And they knew that when they said those words to you. So they were giving you false promises or false hope. This person knows that they're deathly afraid of going the distance, because again, the last time they gave their heart to someone, it was this parental figure or this significant maternal figure, feminine energy in their life, and that person consistently broke their heart. So this person has a tremendous amount of healing to do before they enter or re-enter a relationship with you or with anyone else. So yeah, this person is out there trying to find themselves, trying to discover how they can go about healing this. I feel like they make small attempts to with that Ace of Swords, But even with that Seven of Pentacles, every time they get close to really looking at this wound, they stop themselves. So this very well could be someone who like starts therapy, but then, you know, bails out on week 2, week 3, because the pain is too much. And so they just go back to repeating this same cycle in their next love connection. So that's what I have for you, Virgo, for the week of March 23rd, 2025. If this person could say anything to you, they would say to you that they're out trying to find themselves. They need space. And basically, it wasn't you. The pattern they replicated with you was one that they learned in childhood. That is what I have for you, my dear. If you like this message, maybe it provided you with the closure that you need or needed, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Whew, these have been heavy. Maybe my sister sign of Libra can lighten the mood a little bit. Libra, if your person can say anything to you the week of March 23rd, 2025, what would it be? Lost. Aw, I feel lost without you. So Libra, whether this person is still currently engaged in a relationship with you or not, this person feels lost without you. They love you. They don't want to be without you. Tell me more about this for Libra. What else does Libra need to know about this individual and their feelings? I don't know if some of you maybe gave this person a rose or they gave you a rose. There's something here significant about the exchange of flowers. So I don't know, maybe they gave you a rose and you still have it dried up somewhere, or maybe you gave them a rose and they saved it and it's dried somewhere. Someone watching, there's something significant like that here. Bottom of the deck, we have Page of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this person is afraid to take a step or to discover life without you. Tell me more about this for Libra. What else does Libra need to know about this person? Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. One more shuffle. Thank you. Lost is clarified by 10 of Wands, 2 of Cups, 10 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, Star, Queen of Pentacles, and the Empress. That leaves the 7 of Swords, Strength. Oh my God, it's a 5 of Cups here. Take it how it resonates to you, Libra. I think for some of you, this person recognizes that they, in some form or fashion, sabotage this connection. 7 of Swords. They see you as a soulmate, soul bond connection. This is someone who actually would like to heal the connection with you if they had the opportunity, if you would give them the opportunity. This is someone who would like to extend to you some type of olive branch here with the Queen of Pentacles in this deck. This is someone who would like to extend this Ace of Pentacles offer to you. I don't normally see the Queen of Pentacles that way, but in this deck with these cards, that's how I'm picking up the energy. Emperor or Empress, this is someone who would like to take full ownership about what they did here. Again, it doesn't mean that you showed up in the relationship 100% correct. Like I was telling Virgo, hardly anyone ever does. But at least for their part of this 7 of Swords behavior, yeah, they're tremendously sorry that this connection came to an end. 10 of Wands to the 10 of Swords. And again, the Page of Pentacles holds a pentacle. Again, we see an olive branch, an offering here. And we see the same thing here in the Queen of Pentacles. So if you were to give this person an opportunity or a chance, this is someone who would like to take full ownership of what they did here and would like to acknowledge to you that they still see you as a soulmate. And yeah, if given the opportunity, they'd like to heal this connection. What the heck transpired here? 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords. Obviously, we see the 7 of Swords. Could be lying, cheating, stealing, betrayal, infidelity. For others of you, this was self-sabotaging behavior of whatever kind. You know, I'm reading for many of you, so take the messages how they resonate. But there definitely was negative behavior on this person's part. Again, not going to put 100% of the blame on them either, but they're obviously acknowledging their part in the destruction of this connection. Tell me more about this 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have Strength. I feel like this person, okay, as much as they would like to tell you that they feel lost without you and they're very sorry for their part here in the destruction of this, connection, I feel like they hold themselves back. The Strength card is someone who, you know, takes a lot of strength and courage, right, to hold open that lion's mouth, right, in the original Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck. So this is actually someone who's holding back from telling you, I effed up, even though they know that they should. Even if it doesn't bring the connection back together again, like just to give you the closure, they're resistant to come forward and say it, even though they really want to. And for some of you, this person wants a new beginning with you, would like to offer you this solid beginning, but they're holding themselves back, at least for right now, from doing that. Tell me more about this for Libra. One more shuffle. Thank you. 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords, clarified by Queen of Cups. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, doesn't not necessarily have to be. Again, we have the Strength card. This person is holding back their love. And the Five of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Swords. You are living rent-free in this person's head, Libra. I almost feel like this person is so angry at themselves for this. They're angry at themselves for doing this, but if they were to say something to you, it would come out in a combative way. Five of Swords, even though that's not how they would want it to come out. I kind of feel like this person is projecting in a way. Again, I'm not saying that you didn't participate in causing the 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords, and I'm not saying that it's entirely this other person's fault, but there's something here that they're so angry at themselves that even if they came forward right now to offer you an apology or this olive branch, it wouldn't even come out of their mouth right. Even though in their hearts, in their heart of hearts, they feel lost without you and they see you as a soulmate and they want to heal the connection. Right now, they're so angry at themselves that they're taking it out on you, or they know that they would take it out on you if they were to say something. For others of you, this 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords was caused because this person did not have restraint and they said things that they shouldn't have said to you. And again, doesn't mean that they're 100% to blame here, but the ending of this came about because there was an exchange of some pretty cutting words, and this person actively knows that they participated in that. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles. I do feel like this person would like to offer you this sincere apology. Again, whether it's just to give you closure or for reconciliation, you know, it's going to be different for all of you. But either way, this person would like to offer this to you, but they're stuck. See how your cards are getting stuck now? They were a little bit more free-flowing before. So this person is stuck. They don't, as much as they want you in their life, and they'd like to take ownership for their part of what transpired here. Bottom of the deck, Three of Swords, this heartbreaking thing. When it comes to actually getting the words out, they're stopping themselves. They're stopping themselves from making the phone call or sending the text or knocking on your door to actually offer you this tangible apology or even tangible opportunity at reconciliation. Tell me more about this for this week for Libra. One more shuffle. Thank you. This is being clarified by Eight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Wands. I think within the next 8 days, so within a week, I think you do hear from this person. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, again, holding out that pentacle. And what do we have here? Holding out that pentacle. So maybe this person needs a week to cool down. They need a week to think about it. They need a week to think about how they're going to offer you this apology or this opportunity. But I think most of you could expect to hear from this person within the next 8 days. Doesn't mean you have to wait 8 days. For all I know, this person's going to, you know, contact you on Monday or Wednesday or Friday of this week. I just think the majority of you will be hearing from this person within the next 8 days. For some of you, the relationship is done and over with, like it ended a long time ago, but this person's still feeling lost without you, recognizing what they did, trickster behavior, possibly Seven of Swords. And in that respect, they at least would like to give you the closure of owning up to that and offering you some type of apology. And for those of you where this is fresh and new and it just happened, I do feel like in addition to the apology, this person does want to heal the connection with you. There's still some anger that they're holding on to because of, again, something you did, something they did, or words that were exchanged here, or they could be angry at themselves for their part in this. But again, if they were to contact you tomorrow, it's like the anger that they have for themselves would be projected onto you. So maybe it's best right now that this person stays a little quiet. But then again, I still see them within the next 8 days reaching out to you and wanting to heal and reconcile this connection. But for right now, if they could say anything to you, it's, I feel lost without you. That is what I have for you, Libra, for the week of March 23rd, 2025. If you like this message and it resonates with you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Scorpio. Let's see what your person could say to you, if they could say anything, for the week of March 23rd, 2025. Emotional intimacy. I'm afraid to truly open up to you. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm still working on. Okay, so you have someone here who's a little bit emotionally unavailable, but they're not clueless. They're aware of it for whatever reason. Something transpired in their life that made them afraid to be authentically them in a love connection. Doesn't have anything to do with you. It's something they acknowledge exists within them, and it's also something they acknowledge that they want to work on. So tell me more about this for Scorpio. What else do they need to know about their person and this emotional intimacy or lack thereof? For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus, bottom of the deck, Three of Wands. So yeah, this person is, looking for a way to move forward in their life, to be able to expand. Three of Wands is a card of expansion. How can I expand myself emotionally towards Scorpio? Because yeah, they're afraid to truly open up to you. Why is this? What else does Scorpio need to know about this person? One more shuffle, please and thank you. And I think I'm getting a cold, so as I'm progressing in this reading, I'm noticing my voice is getting like weaker and weaker. So I apologize if maybe I start coughing, because I kind of feel like I'm on the verge of doing that. Emotional intimacy, clarified by Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and the Hermit. Bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Star card. That leaves the Three of Swords, Nine of Cups, and Chariot at the bottom of the deck to the Six of Cups. This person knows that it hurts you and it breaks your heart that they can't be as emotional, vulnerable with you as you could possibly be with them. And this person knows this. It's their truth. They show up in a relationship with a lot of love for you. They offer you this Page of Pentacles, the opportunity for the relationship to advance to the Ten of Pentacles, because that's what all aces are, and the page is holding the Ace of Pentacles. So they offer you this opportunity. They show up with love in their heart, like a knight in shining armor, and then they retreat. They go into hermit mode. They never actually make it to the Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, etc., etc. They start off as Knight of Cups, but they never actually get to the King of Cups. Again, doesn't mean that they're not emotionally invested in you or that they don't love you, but there's something here that they get to this point and they retreat back. They kind of go into isolation. The Hermit for me is a card of isolation. It's one of two actually very independent energies in the major arcana portion of tarot, the High Priestess and the Hermit, very like loner type energies. So yeah, they're in it for the long run, and then boom, gets too heavy, they withdraw. Five of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Star. They leave you behind, they abandon you, or they make you feel emotionally abandoned, and then they come right back in again and they want to heal the connection. And it's, I think I was saying it to Capricorn the other day, it's like a break and repair method of love. Again, I don't feel like this person intentionally means to break your hearts, because at the end of the day, Nine of Cups, you are their wish fulfillment. They would like to see the relationship move forward. Chariot energy. They do acknowledge you on some level as a soulmate, soul bond connection, but they constantly find themselves at the crossroads. You can't make this crap up. Two of Wands when it comes to how to move forward. Ten of Cups, do they think they could have this with you? Yes, but look what shows up. Doubts, fears, and insecurities. And that's what's consistently blocking them from getting to their Queen/King of Cups. You cannot make this up. And so they retreat and they become single again. And then it's like rinse and repeat there with the Sun card. So let's see if we can figure out why this person is this way. Tell me a little bit more about this. Where I'm just going to basically clarify all four of these cards with a 3-card spread, because this person knows that they show up with a solid offer. They show up with love in their heart, like a Prince Charming, whether they're masculine or feminine. And when the relationship gets a little too emotionally heavy, they bail. They abandon you, but then they come in again at some point in the future, and it's like, let's have a new beginning and heal the connection, which actually just brings us right back to here. So this is like a vicious cycle, and a heartbreaking one for you. And they're aware of it. Ace of Swords, Three of Swords, they're aware of this. And that's also Ace of Swords, 1 sword, 3 swords, and the Three of Swords is 4 swords. So again, this person comes in after breaking your heart and wants to heal it. So again, it's that, rinse, wash, repeat type of thing, or wash, rinse, repeat. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor. Why does this person do this? It could be because of a masculine energy. I'm not trying to blame a father figure, but there could be a papa wound here for this person. What just came flying out? The Two of Wands, again, getting to the crossroads. So why is this? I'm going to just kind of leave this here because we know that already. So why does this happen? Why do they get to Knight of Cups level and then hit that crossroads and not move further? Why does that keep happening? Seven of Wands. This is someone who actually is very guarded when it comes to their heart. Yeah, I'm afraid to truly open up to you. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm still working on. So they get to a certain point and then they put up a boundary. 10 of Pentacles. This would be blocking long-term growth or long-term commitment in this relationship. And then right back to the Three of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands. So they get to a certain point in the connection and they put up a barrier, and where they know it can go the distance, they stop themselves. And they go right back to page level. I get to the Three of Wands, I go back to the Page of Wands. I get to the Knight of Cups, I go back to a Page of Cups. I get to a Knight of Pentacles, I get back to a Page of Pentacles. That's what I'm feeling here. This person is never making it to king level. Forget about Emperor, Empress. They're never even making it to king level, but they're aware of it. It's something that I'm still working on. So this person is aware that they do this. Again, doesn't mean that they're 100% wrong or that you're 100% right, but they're aware that they engage in this cycle, and they even know where it comes from. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. Where is this rooted in for this person? Why do they behave this way? Bottom of the deck, Nine of Wands, this pattern. So it's a pattern for this person. This is something they do in all of their connections, not just this connection with you. Why the Ace of Swords? Where did this person learn this pattern from? Because clearly they are aware of it. One more shuffle. Thank you. Where did they learn this pattern? King of Swords, Nine of Wands, and Seven of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles. Could be, again, going back to childhood. Something they saw in childhood. For most of them, it could have been a father figure, but I've got that Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, Page of Swords. This is something they saw when they were young. So yeah, for some of them, they saw their mother behave this way. For others of them, they saw their father behave this way. This was a pattern that they learned in regards to love. Never fully trusting the Ace of Cups. They're very confused when it comes to love. And it's something they learned in childhood. How to be, so I don't know, maybe they, it's possible for some of you that one of their persons engaged in some like serious infidelity, like they were a serial cheater. That's possible. And if that's the case, it doesn't mean that they're a serial cheater. It just means that they saw what the other parent went through. And so they're afraid to be completely emotionally intimate, because they're afraid at some point you're going to walk out on them the way they saw parent A walk out on parent B, or the way they saw parent A cheat on parent B. It could be something like that. If this doesn't go back to childhood, this could be at some point they had a relationship in their life where their person left them for someone else, left them for other options. And so they're very guarded that if they go in full throttle 100% with you, you're going to leave them the way their other person left them once upon a time. Whatever the wound is for them, they're aware of it, they acknowledge it, and they're trying to actively work on it. They know that it's something that they engage in that sabotages this connection. Again, doesn't mean they're 100% wrong and you're 100% right. They just know that they're 50% of the wrong. They know it and they're owning it, which is big. So, how will this person heal this wound, or what can you tell us about them healing this wound? And for those of you wondering, yeah, I think this person does want to, if you're currently separated from this person, they do want to come in from out of the cold and have a new beginning to heal the connection with you. Bottom of the deck, the Magician. Well, this is someone that actually might contemplate going to therapy. The Magician is someone who uses all of their aces, all of their tools, all of their resources. I'm asking if they're going to work on this. And with the Magician card there, yeah, it's quite possible they're going to do either some type of self-help or journaling, or even going to therapy or counseling about this. This is someone willing to use all they have to learn how to show up in a relationship in a better, healthier, more committed way. It's pretty big. It's a bold step. Tell me more about this person and their healing. One more shuffle, please, and thank you. Further clarified by the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Judgment. I think this person knows that if they don't heal this within themselves, that the connection with you is over. It either ends now or it's going to end at some point in the future. This plagues them. This knows that their inability to fully invest in the connection, or to only invest up to a certain point, kind of marks this relationship as death, as dying in the future. And they know this. They know this within themselves. Ten of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, they know if they keep breadcrumbing, and it doesn't mean that they have someone else. It just means that they're not fully investing in the connection. They know that if they don't heal this within themselves, and if they can't fully commit to the connection the way you need them to, and I don't just mean commit like throw a ring on it and marry you or whatever. This is just being able to be emotionally vulnerable to commit for the long run in this relationship, to show up consistently in this relationship. They know that if they don't do that, and they continue to give a little here and a little there, they know that it means death. It means an ending for this connection. We have Justice, the Ace of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. I think at the end of the day, this person does the right thing. I think they do acquire the help that they need. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. They probably have quite the long road ahead of them, but it's something they're willing to do in order to have the Ten of Cups with you. What's required of you, I think, would be patience and understanding, and probably supporting them on this journey of healing, which it appears for many of them they do want to embark on in an effort to save this connection with you. Take all those messages, how they resonate, and only if they resonate. And if they don't, just please check another placement. Very heavy energies. I was not expecting that for this week, but that's what I have for you, Scorpio, for the week of March 23rd, 2025. If your person could say anything to you, it's that they're afraid of being authentically them in a relationship when it comes to utilizing the full space of their heart in a relationship, because of either some past trauma that they experienced either in their childhood or in a former relationship or a string of relationships. The good news is this is something they're aware of and they're willing to actively work on. That's what I have for you. If you like the message, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Sagittarius. If your person could say anything to you the week of March 23rd, 2025, what would they like to say to you? You're so smart. Your intellect really turns me on. You're so smart, and I really enjoy our conversations. So this is someone at the end of the day that really enjoys the friendship that the two of you have. Now, it doesn't mean that they don't see you as a romantic or intimate partner or anything like that. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But at the heart of it, they really enjoy the fact that the two of you are friends, and they feel like they learn a lot from you, or they learn a lot just from being in a connection with you. Bottom of the deck, we have Three of Wands. You're someone they feel that they could grow with or expand their life with, or that you're constantly coming up with ideas that expand your own life. They see you constantly growing, and that's what they love most about you. Tell me more about this for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. One more shuffle. Thank you. This is being clarified by the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Devil, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Cups. Sag, you may not want to hear this. And look, some of these readings have been really hard. So I get it. If you want to check out and check another placement, I get it. But I'm speaking to a group of Sagittarians where you have a person currently in your life who is a soulmate, soul bond connection. Don't get me wrong. But this person sees you more as a friend. They are emotionally checked out of the relationship. And I don't know why. I'm going to try to find this out for you, but they're in love with your intellect. They love the type of person you are. They love that you're very studious and you're always learning new things and you're continually learning to expand your life. But when it comes to actually investing emotionally in this connection, this person is checked out. They have love for you, but it's more of like a familial love. What is this Eight of Cups here? Why is the Eight of Cups here for this person's feelings? For some of you, this person has you on a pedestal and they literally feel like you are too good for them. Bottom of the deck, Four of Swords. Tell me why the Eight of Cups is here. Why is the Eight of Cups here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Eight of Cups is here because of Two of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. Sag, I really feel like this person feels like they can't keep up with you. Like they don't have much to offer you. They can come in with a pentacle here and there, but they can't fully commit to this connection. And it's honestly because there's two things that could be happening here. One, this person, you are only friends with them at this time, okay? And even if they do have feelings for you that go beyond that, this is a person who wouldn't want to ruin the friendship with you by trying to pursue something intimately with you. For others of you, you're already in a connection with this person and they feel like they need to walk away from the connection because something that they did here in the connection makes them feel like either you would never forgive them for what they did, or they feel like because of what they did, they're not good enough for you. So this person, if you're currently with them, they are looking to have a new beginning without you. But it's because they already did something in the connection that they feel you would never truly forgive them for. And so again, they kind of have you on this pedestal and it's this feeling of like Sagittarius is better off without me. I can never live up to their expectations after I did this. And that Ace of Swords card tells me this is this person's truth. One, yes, you're very smart. Your intellect turns them on, but they're going to friend zone you. And it's nothing that you did. It's because they can't get over what they did. And they don't believe that you can get over what they did to you. And then I have that other group of you where you are just friends with this person. And even though they might feel something for you emotionally, they're not going to act on it. They're going to keep it all in pentacle energy. So this is someone that will keep you as a friend forever and ever, but they're not going to pursue anything emotional with you because they're afraid that it might sabotage their friendship with you. Take those messages how they resonate to you. What is this Seven of Swords here? Because, yeah, for some of you, they don't want to sabotage the friendship. For others of you, if you're already in a connection, this person feels like they've already sabotaged it. They did something here. Lying, cheating, stealing, deception, infidelity, you name it. Something here transpired. Five of Wands, Seven of Swords. They put you in competition. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups. Could have opened up their heart to someone else. Whatever it was, they don't feel like you would forgive them. They also can't forgive themselves. Tell me about the Seven of Swords here for Sagittarius' person. One more shuffle. Thank you. Seven of Swords clarified by the World, the King of Wands, and the Sun card. Bottom of the deck, Temperance. it's not really telling me what this behavior was. So yeah, for some of you, you're only friends. They have feelings for you. They're going to completely suppress them. They're going to keep it as friends because at the end of the day, you mean the world to them. And if all you can ever be in their life is a friend, they're good with that. They'd rather have your friendship than risk losing it by pursuing something greater with you. Because they're afraid if it all goes wrong, toxic to the wheel of fortune, like it takes a bad turn, they're going to lose their friend or they're going to lose their best friend. And that's not something that they ever want. So if you're feeling like, well, I have feelings for this person and I've been friends with them a long time and I think they have feelings for me, but they just kind of keep friend zoning you, that's what it is. At the end of the day, they would rather keep you as a friend than risk losing you if something goes wrong in a romantic relationship. For others of you, you're already in the romantic relationship and this person knows that they did something that they can't recover from. And so it is best for them to close the chapter on this relationship with you. This is someone in that respect admires you and they think you're wonderful and they love the way you're expanding your life and they think that there's so much more waiting for you and that you deserve so much more than what they could ever give you. And this is based upon this shame that they have because of their prior transgressions here in this connection. They, number one, don't believe you will ever fully forgive them, which may be true. I don't know. But they certainly also believe that they could never forgive themselves. And so it's with the shame and embarrassment that they would rather close the door on this so they can heal and move forward in a different direction. Something very toxic transpired here. This person knows that they're at fault and they would rather close the door and send you on your way to find your happiness elsewhere. This person doesn't believe that they could ever make you happy because of what they already did. Let me get you 3 cards of advice. This is a bit of a heavy read for you, Sag. Some advice here for Sagittarius when it comes to this connection. Bottom of the deck, the Magician. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Your advice, Saggy, the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Moon. Bottom of the deck, the Empress, which actually does have the World here. So I do feel in terms of advice, this is saying for you that you really do deserve love. Knight of Cups, you do deserve that knight in shining armor. And if this person is just a friend and you have not pursued a relationship with them, or they don't want to pursue a relationship with you, this is saying that as hard as that may be for you to accept that there is love out there waiting for you when you least expect it, your real knight in shining armor will come through. And maybe it is best for you to just leave this connection as a friendship, someone that you can depend on for the rest of your life, because I don't think this person will ever allow themselves to be vulnerable with you, because again, they're just so afraid that if something goes wrong, that they're going to lose the friendship. And so this is saying to you, as much as it may hurt you to be forever friend zoned by this person, know that when you least expect it, your true love would come in for you. For those of you where you're currently in the connection and this person feels it's best to close it out because you deserve better, they don't feel that you can forgive them for what they did, and they sure as hell can't forgive themselves. What is the advice for Sagittarius in that group? We have King of Cups. Tell me more about this for Sag. First card out we have is the Page of Pentacles. Second card out is the Magician. Magician shows itself again. One more shuffle here, please, Anne. Thank you. Yeah, and 10 of Swords, Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is your energy, whether you're masculine or feminine. So if you're finding yourselves in category number 2, where you have been in this relationship, something terrible transpired here, 5 of Wands, 7 of Swords energy, your advice here is to close this cycle out, 10 of Swords, and to manifest a new beginning in your life. And yeah, in time you will have a love partner, but right now you kind of need to manifest just a whole new, solid, stable beginning for yourself. That is what I have for you, Sagittarius. A little bit of a tough read there. So whether you're just friends with this person or you're currently in a connection with them, know that this person really admires your intelligence, your ability to continuously expand your knowledge and expand your life. It's almost like you have a thirst to learn something new, and they see that within you and they admire you for it. So whether the connection stays as friends or it ends because of something they did, just know that they really do admire your intellect. That is what I have for you, Sagittarius, for the week of March 23rd, 2025. If you like this message and it resonates with you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Capricorn. If your person could say anything to you for the week of March 23rd, 2025, they would say to you soon, I'm going to contact you soon. So this would be an individual. This is specifically for a group of Capricorns where you are not in constant contact or constant communication with your person. It looks like your person will be contacting you soon. Tell me more about this for Capricorn. I also want to say thank you that if you currently are active in this connection, there's something that this person wants to say to you soon. We'll see what that's all about as well. Tell me more about this for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. We have the Star. So if you're currently in separation with this person, this is someone who would like to heal the connection with you. If you're currently in the connection and nothing really terrible has transpired, this would be someone that wants to create some type of goal or dream or share some type of goal or dream with you that they're hoping you and they can pursue or achieve together. Tell me more about this for Capricorn. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Soon is being clarified. The Star shows itself again. The World, the Seven of Swords, and the Devil, which is your energy. That's your major arcana card. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Wands. This is what they want to tell you. Five of Wands and Two of Cups. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands to the Ten of Cups. Oh my God. Eight of Swords is right behind that. Cappy, you have the best one so far. I still have Aquarius and Pisces to go, but yeah, Capricorn, if you're currently separated from this person, this is someone who wants to come in and tell you that they would like a new cycle with you. They'd like to heal the connection. They're trying to strategize a way to run back to you, to come back to you. Eight of Wands is a communication most of you are receiving within the next 8 days. If there is any quote unquote competition, like they think you're dating someone else or entertaining someone else, this is someone who basically wants to squash or beat the competition. They see you as a soulmate, soul bond connection, and they want to have this passionate new beginning with you. They see you as their 10 of Cups. For those of you who currently are in a connection and everything is going okay, this is someone who has some kind of dream here or goal or plan that they want to share with you. This is someone who is trying to be very strategic in a way that they come in and share this news with you. This person would like to create some type of pathway or plan or strategy in an effort for the two of you to attain this goal or dream that they have. They see you as a soulmate, soul bond connection. And yeah, within the next 8 days, even though they're a little internally conflicted, excuse me if I cough, I'm getting sick. I'm sorry. Even though they're a little internally conflicted here, this is someone who nonetheless wants to share this goal or dream. They're hoping that you're going to agree with them and that you will decide to move forward with them. This is literally the best one out of the ones that I've done so far. Tell me a little bit about the Star card here for Capricorn's person. One more shuffle. All righty. All right, for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus, we have Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this person either wants to work. Like I said, if you're in disconnection, they want to work to heal the connection. And if you're in a connection, everything seems to be going okay. They want to work at making this dream come true with you. Tell me more about the Star card. One more shuffle. Thank you. Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords, and the Fool. Oh my God, bottom of the deck, King of Cups. Look, either way, this person has a lot of love for you. They see you as being fiery. They have a lot of passion for you. This is someone who wants to communicate with you, again, either about having a new beginning in love with you or setting out on this new adventure, plan, goal, etc. How do we create a strategy to make this a reality, this dream of mine a reality? It's a dream they have that they want to share with you. They see you as their soulmate here. I love this for you, Capricorn. That is what I have for you for the week of March 23rd, 2025. If you like this message and it resonates with you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Aquarius. Let's see what your person could say to you for the week of March. I was almost going to say February, March 23rd, 2025. We have no one compares. No matter how many people I've met and experiences I have, there's no one who compares to you. Aww. So, Aquarius, whether you're currently with this person or it could be an ex for some of you, this is someone who doesn't want anyone but you. No one compares to you. They don't believe that they could ever love someone the way that they love you. I'm going to tell you, if this is someone you're in separation from, they'd like to get you back some way, somehow. Bottom of the deck, the Fool. This is someone who would like a new beginning with you. I don't know if they would actually tell you that, but in their energy, that's what they want. And for others of you where you're in a connection or it's been going well or it's long term, this is someone who literally every day when they wake up, they fall in love with something about you all over again. This is really cute. I thought Capricorn had a good reading. This is cute. Tell me more about this for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. One more shuffle. Thank you. We have the Two of Wands. No matter where I look in the world, right? This person's holding the globe. I can't find anyone who compares to you. You live rent-free in this person's head. Three of Wands and the Death card. Bottom of the deck, Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Emperor, followed by the Knight of Cups, Hierophant, Eight of Cups, Two of Swords. Look, if this is someone who's walked away from you, this is someone who wants to come back in. Are they afraid that you might reject them in that Four of Cups energy? Yep. Is this someone who's going to shoot their shot anyway? Yep. Probably within the next 2 to 5 days is when most of you will hear from this person. They want to renew, revitalize, rebirth this connection, offer you this apology or opportunity to get this relationship back on track. For those of you where you're already in the connection, possibly married to this person, I feel like this individual will be expressing to you, again, within the next 2 to 5 days, that they love you. They continually fall in love with you, regardless of whatever hardships the two of you may have experienced throughout your time together. There's no one else that they want to be with. They look out into their future, and all they see is you. They're holding on to you, again, despite whatever losses or negative things. And look, all relationships have that wave of highs and lows, right? That's quite normal. And that's basically what this is saying. So if you're currently in a connection or you're married or it's been long term or anything like that, this is someone who wants to express to you that regardless of those highs and lows, you're someone they don't want to give up on. That's pretty cut and dry. Really not much more for me to clarify. However, for those of you where it's a past person, I do want to clarify that Death card for you. Tell me more about the Death card for Aquarius who are currently in separation from their person. Bottom of the deck, the Devil. This is a person who is obsessed with wanting to reconcile with you or to make things right with you. Tell me more about this. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Magician, the Four of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Yeah, this is someone who's manifesting you back. They have a tremendous desire to heal this connection. They currently are actively healing from the connection, but this person is manifesting you back and manifesting that you want to heal the connection as much as they do. I do think we have that 5-day window here with the Two of Wands plus Three of Wands. For me, the Page of Swords is 1 week because swords are weeks and the page holds 1. So yeah, definitely this week sometime, most of you are going to hear from this person. And I think what a lot of you are going to hear from them is, I can't stop thinking about you. No one will ever compare to you. And there's some type of conveyance here, albeit small. And I think it's just this person trying to test the waters to see if you would be interested in rebirthing or transforming this connection. Again, if you would be interested in reconciliation. That is what I have for you, Aquarius, for the week of March 23rd, 2025. If you like this message and it resonates with you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Pisces. Let's see what your person could say to you, if they could say anything, the week of March 23rd, 2025. Your perfection, your beauty amazes me. I'm not sure how I attracted in someone like you, but I am forever grateful. All right, Pisces, you are perfect to your person. They're amazed by your beauty. They're surprised that someone like you would even want someone like them. Bottom of the deck, we have 10 of Pentacles. For some of you, you're married to this person, or you have shared resources. Some of you, maybe you're not married, but you have children with them, or it's something that you've discussed. Tell me more about this for Pisces. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. This is being clarified by the Ace of Swords, the King of Swords, the Four of Wands, whoa, and the Queen of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have Five of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Hangman. That leaves the Queen of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Sun. Oh, not this again. Pisces, we need to talk. Your person loves you, okay? Most of you, you're married to this person, okay? Or you share a home with them, or that's something that you want. I do think that to this person, you're perfect. I don't think they look at you and see that there's something wrong with you. But I have to be honest here. If it's not your reading, don't take it. But for most of you, your person, if they're married to you, they desire to be somewhere else. I have two queens, a Queen of Swords, which matches them, King to the Queen of Swords. And then I have this Queen of Cups sitting here. Hierophant, the Sun, Justice, and the Eight of Cups. So I'm going to word it this way. If this person is married to someone else and you're resonating here as the Queen of Cups, and you'll know if that's your storyline, this is someone who sees you as perfection and they want to divorce or disengage or dissolve the connection they have with this other person in order to be with you. If you're the person that they're married to, then this is a connection that they would like to get a divorce from or dissolve or move away from in order to be with whomever this is. This is a match here, King to the Queen of Swords. So whoever's in this long-term commitment with this person, that's who they want to move away from. So I'm going to leave it up to you to decide, are you married to this person or in a long-term commitment with them? Because if you share a home or you're married to them or you have a child with them or anything like that, this is someone who, as much as they think you're perfect and it's no fault of their own, they would like to move forward in a new direction. Do they have remorse and regret over this? Yeah, because the reality is, excuse me for coughing, I'm sick. The reality here is that there isn't anything quote unquote wrong with you. It's just their heart is taking them in a different direction. And they are forever grateful for knowing you or for building the life that they have with you, or for the experiences that the two of you shared. And again, if this person is in a committed relationship elsewhere, that just know that that's how they feel about the ex that they're leaving, but their desire then is to be with you. Whoever's in this long-term connection, like I said, either married or has a child or shares a home or has some shared resources or assets, whoever that is, that's who this person wants to walk away from. It's a nice reading in the sense that they're acknowledging it's not your fault. You deserve better. They're amazed that someone like you would even want someone like them. They don't feel worthy of you, but they are being called in a different direction. Page of Pentacles. Who's this Queen of Cups? Tell me who's this Queen of Cups here. One more shuffle. Queen of Cups is being clarified by Strength, Four of Pentacles, and Two of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Fool. Whoever that Queen of Cups is, that's who they want this new beginning with. I feel like they've been holding on to this person while simultaneously being undecided about this person. But this is someone that if they could have a new beginning or a beginning with them, they would like that. Fool, yep, Ace of Wands, and the Magician, Six of Cups. This person sees this Queen of Cups as a soulmate, soul bond connection. It is someone that they're manifesting. They either want a new passionate beginning with them or another passionate beginning with them. Like, I don't know if this is someone from their past that they want to get back together with, or if this is someone new that they've met. There's a lot of remorse and regret here. And this person has been waiting, hangman energy, to walk away from whatever this long-term commitment here is. Tell me more about this. I think if you're the one, whoever's in a long-term commitment with this person, there's some type of separation or divorce here that's happening by June or July. I think by the time we get to the 8th month of the year, which would be August, I think this relationship is well on its way to being dissolved or ending. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups. Super specific message. Like I said, so if it's not yours, just check another placement. Bottom of the deck, Four of Cups. All right, Five of Swords came out of the deck. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups here. One more shuffle. Thank you. Five of Swords, King of Pentacles, and Five of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Two of Cups. Yeah, they see you as a soulmate, soul bond connection also. And for some of you, yeah, you're married to this person. There's been a lot of conflict here, a lot of competition. I feel like this person is they're moving in a new direction. Right now, they're contemplating it. Two of Wands, Devil to the Ace of Cups, Seven of Swords, Three of Swords. Oh, God. For some of you, this person is already entertaining or engaging this other person. And look, Pisces, if you're the one they're leaving their spouse for you, you don't have to take my word for it, right? I don't want you to get trapped in a third party type of situation. But if you're waiting for them to leave someone that they have this long-term commitment with, it looks like this is something they're actively working on. And again, for most of you, I think by August, they are leaving this behind and moving towards you again. I'm going to leave it up to you to decide whether or not you're the Queen of Cups. It all depends here on whoever's married and has, like I said, shared resources, a child, something like that. Whoever has that commitment, that's what's coming to an end. Either way, if you're the one they're leaving behind, they do think you're perfect. They would like to say to you that you did nothing wrong. They're grateful for knowing you. They can't believe someone like you would even want someone like them, but their heart is being called in a different direction. And if it's that other storyline, they're telling you that they think you're perfect. Your beauty amazes them. They're forever grateful that you've been waiting for them, that you want them, and they are making their way to you. They are looking to exit their other connection in order to be with you. Again, these are super specific messages. So if they don't apply, just check another placement. And for Pisces, if this relationship ended already and this person, left you some time ago or something like that, if you didn't obtain closure, maybe this is the closure you need, where this person is just saying you did nothing wrong. It wasn't you. I felt called in a different direction. Whether you agree with that or not, that's kind of the path I felt I had to take. And I don't think there's anything wrong with you. And I'm forever grateful for the connection that the two of us shared. That is what I have for you, Pisces. If you like this message and it resonates with you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.